According to Accounting Today, and I want to read this for you, 48% of CFOs surveyed last year said they are mostly or extensively concerned about their organization's ability to manage leadership and talent needs. This was the number one ranked concern for all the CFOs that were surveyed. Now, I don't want you to miss this. We're talking about CFOs, financial men and women, and their number one concern has to do with organizational health, employee engagement, and leadership development. You see, employee engagement, it's become a buzzword over the last few years in today's workplace. And research has shown it is the key to having a healthy organizational culture. But here's the problem. Most companies miss it. They equate employee engagement with perks. Perks like unlimited PTO, napping pods, ping pong tables. Perks alone will not increase your employee engagement. If you want to increase your employee engagement, there's one thing you have to do. You have to value your employees. That's it. But you see, it's not just about words, right? When it comes to valuing employees, you must consistently, every day with your actions, show them that you value them. So what I want to do is I want to share with you some steps that will help you create a workplace where people actually want to work there. But I have to warn you, these steps, they're simple, but they're not easy. The first thing you have to do to value your employees, you must care. You see, you must show your employees that you care more about them as people than just employees. So here's a few ways to do that. Pay them fairly. That's the first one. Look, your employees understand that you have a budget. You just can't pay them anything. But what you need to do is that you need to look at their role and what is the industry average for paying them for their role and responsibilities. Pay them slightly above that. That will go a long way to showing that you value them. Secondly, treat them fairly. Don't show favorites. Promote them and give raises based upon performance standards that are objective and not subjective. Third, be transparent, especially in your communication. I've heard some people call this straight talk. Now, look, I understand, okay? There are certain things that are need to know, right? But especially for millennials and Gen Z, the more transparent you are, especially in your communication, the more they will trust your management. Number 4, invest in them. Give them the time and resources they need to develop their skills. And then finally, give them autonomy. Now, look, I understand certain industries and companies, you can't do this, but as much as possible, don't hold them to a strict 9-to-5 schedule. Allow them to work when they're most productive. And give them times where they can work remotely. Those are the times where they will do some of their best work. So those are a few ways to show that you care. The second way that you value your employees, they need to know the win. They need to know what the win or what success looks like for the company, but also how their individual role contributes to the win. And then they need to know the scoreboard. They need to be able to see at any moment if they're winning or losing. And when they do win, you need to reward and recognize them. Make it a big deal. There are too many employees who either don't get recognized for their accomplishments or they have no clue if they're winning or losing in their role. So here's today's game plan. I want you to think about these steps that I just shared with you. What is one thing you can start doing today to improve your organizational culture? All right. And then we'd love to help you out. You see, the reason why I started the Shawn Welch Company is because I want to help leaders like yourself create a workplace where people actually want to work there. So send me a message and I'd love to continue the conversation on how we can help you improve your culture by helping you increase your employee engagement. Let me leave you with our tweetable lesson. You see, employee engagement, it's not just an HR responsibility. It has to be a company-wide initiative.